think the loudest sound we've heard since we've sat down here inside the Rose Bowl is when the Huskers came out, and I think it's, to me, it looks about 90% red. Snap, play fake, Latif guns one right, twisting attempted, Barney, hold on, touchdown Huskers! Snap, Latif back to pass, loads a screen left, acres of space, Johnson 45 to midfield, blockers out in front, 45-40, left sideline to the 30, breaks a tackle, tiptoes the boundary, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Huskers! Snap, spin, handoff, Johnson patiently probes up the middle, he's in, standing up, touchdown Emmett Johnson, touchdown Huskers!
Those were the high-V sounds of the game from a fun one out in LA and the Rose Bowl. 28-21 the final. Nebraska picks up a big road win over UCLA along with the head coach Matt Rhule. I'm Jessica Cootie, and coach, your team had been dealt some adversity, came off a disappointing loss. I got to imagine that's a big reason why you love this team, love coaching, the way your team responded and found a way to win that game on Saturday.
Yeah, I thought there was great energy all week. I thought when we got out there, first and foremost, the crowd. The Husker crowd that took over the Rose Bowl, and then I thought our guys just kind of united and played great football together.
There's a lot of different positives, a lot of guys that did a lot of good things, but your starting quarterback, freshman TJ Latif, how'd you like the way he handled the moment?
He was fantastic. He's a triple threat. He can throw it, he can run it, he's got a great brain. He made the right checks, made the right plays, played with tremendous discipline, and I was really proud. I think the team really rallied around him.
And Emmett Johnson becomes the first running back in Husker football history to have over 100 rushing and 100 receiving. Is it about time he started getting to be in those conversations at the end of the season?
Yeah, he should be a Heisman candidate. He should be a Doak Walker finalist. He's a first-team All-American, and I'm excited that I think Husker Nation is going to start shouting that from the rooftops, and I'm glad people got a chance to see just exactly what he can do.
Awesome, great stuff. All right, got to get to a break. When we come back, we'll dive into all the action from the first half here on the Husker Football Show presented by Medica. Welcome back to the Husker Football Show presented by Medica. Nebraska wins the toss to first of the second half, so black shirts on the field to start this football game, and they've done what they've done a lot of times to start the game, get a 3-and-out to start. Yeah,
great job here by Sierra, man coverage. It was, they've been hot. It was good for us to get out there and shut them down, and then right off the bat, TJ comes out with a zone read and kind of sets the tone for how we were going to run the football.
What does that do to show what he can do with his feet there to start?
You have to just defend people completely differently. I mean, obviously we saw it from Nico, and they saw it from TJ. The good thing was we were able to establish the run the quarterback, get out in the perimeter, get some passes completed. It was really a complete offensive production. 3rd and goal here. Great to see Ja'Cory Barney back in the end zone. Yeah, it's a great catch. I mean, he's made a lot of contested catches, and elite job by him, and really appreciate the spot. Another great start by your offense and defense to this one. 7-0 Huskers, and so UCLA going to go on a long drive here on their next offensive possession. Yeah, and really kind of the tone of the game. We got pressure, we got after the quarterback, but he just made a ton of plays with his legs. It was an emphasis all week, but he's just an outstanding player, one that I really respect. This drive continues here into the second quarter. There's a tackle for loss. Cade Petshop credited with a stop there. So on 4th and 1, they go for it and pick up the first down here. Yeah, again, the quarterback run, and really wish we would have held them to a field goal, but they did a really nice job getting the end zone. Ties it up at 7-7, and then Husker offense back with the ball after a long wait, but how about this play? This is unbelievable. Look at the blocks down the way. The offensive lineman getting down, and Emmett Johnson takes it 56 yards for a score. Unbelievable block by Isaiah Hunter, and then great job by Rocco and Justin down the field, and obviously Emmett just doing what Emmett does, and explosive play to answer a score with a score. Love the way your guys celebrated each other after that one. Yeah, I think they all understand how it takes everybody. Again, we get pressure on the quarterback, and he makes an explosive play with his feet. 4th and 1 here, not this time for UCLA. Big stop by the black shirts, turnover on downs. Absolutely, a great job by Andrew Marshall. Anytime you have a corner in the backfield, and Deshaun and V9 do a great job. Heiner gets into the action with the quarterback sneak, great play design, and again, we're just going to try to produce routine play after play. Lots of 21 in these highlights. Once again, here's Emmett Johnson picks up the first down, and then big pass play here to Dane Key. He takes it with 29 yards, brought down at the 5. Yeah, like I said, I love the balance on offense. A little bit of everything here. We get under center, put the fullback in the game, and Excellent job by the offensive line, the tight ends, the fullback, and then Emmett runs through contact.
Your O-line was loving the physicality after this play.
Yeah, we're a group that loves to run block, and those guys did a nice job.
21-7 Nebraska, 2nd and 5 for UCLA. Here's a big sack by Williams-Nwaneri.
Yeah, great job by Will. Gets pressure. Unfortunately, we just turned a guy loose here and lets them. We had a chance to maybe get the ball back there, but lets them get down into field goal range.
3rd and 10, under a minute left of the first half. Nico again with his feet picks up the first down. Another 3rd down coming here with 15 seconds left on the clock, and pass complete but short of the first down. Andrew Marshall once again.
Yeah, great job by Marshall. Hits him high, try to knock him back to get the clock to run, and they missed this. Allows us to go in, with a 14-point lead and winning the middle 8. 21-7
Nebraska. Gotta love the efficiency that we saw to the offense in the first half.
Yeah, I think they were on point, and even as you see the highlights, it's quarterback run, it's play action, it's drop back pass, and obviously it's running Emmett. So anytime you can have that type of balance and that efficiency, it's great.
All right, got to get to a break. When we come back, we'll dive into all the action from the second half. Keep it here on the Husker Football Show, presented by Medica. That was a look at Inside the Numbers presented by Ide Bailey. All right, time for the second half action. Huskers get the ball to start the second half up 21-7, and gotta love the way that your guys came out of the locker room.
Yeah, I thought Dana made the statement, hey, let's set the tone with some physicality. Came out right off the bat, running the ball between the tackles.
Beautiful play call here.
Absolutely, had this set up, great protection from the guys up front, and Emmett wide open. You see Heinrich coming down here to finish with a block. The guys are playing with tremendous passion.
Touchdown number 3 for Emmett Johnson makes it 28-7 Nebraska. Nice play here by UCLA to pick up the first down.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job. We were rushing really well, so they're doing a nice job of getting him out on the perimeter. Keona with the huge sack, and you see things really starting to come together.
He had a career-high 7 tackles, a sack, a pass breakup. He was all over the place.
Yeah, he's practiced really hard, and it's showing up with the way that he's playing.
2nd and 18 here, pass complete, 45 yards for a touchdown for Anthony Woods. Cuts it to 28-14. I know you guys were disappointed by that defensive series.
Yeah, I was really disappointed. We have a chance to put people away, and you're up 28-7. You can't allow an explosive play like that.
First down by Emmett. He's crafty and averaging over 5.5 yards a carry. And here's Ja'Cory Barney. Look at the jukes on this. He's breaking ankles. Ja'Cory Barney. Here's a second look at this one.
Yeah, really dynamic and key to get a third down conversion. Great play call. Go back to a similar type play, and unfortunately, just one guy makes the tackle.
So first time that the Huskers have to punt, but TJ starts off completing his first 11 passes.
Yeah, excellent job by him, and we get the stop here. We knew they were going to run a fake. We had our defense out there, but nice job by the young man from UCLA. Big guy was able to fall forward for a yard.
So first down here, and Keona Davis. Here's that pass breakup. 3rd and 8 now, and look at Deshaun Singleton on this play.
Excellent play by the veteran player, making a key play in a key moment, getting them off the field, and puts the ball back in our hands.
4th quarter now, you see the smoke from the fireworks show. First down to Dane Key out of bounds.
Again, now we'll play action, establishing the run, getting the ball on the perimeter, and excellent job by the guys.
3rd straight game over 100 for Emmett Johnson. Couldn't quite pick up the first, so you pin them deep here and then pin back even deeper after that tackle for loss by Vincent Shavers.
Yeah, excellent play by V9. They were able to get out. There again, we have another sack that he gets out. Tremendous effort by Nico, and really his legs were the story. We're getting back there. We're just not able to get him tackled.
Again, he escapes the pressure, lets this one fly, and picks up the first down with his arm on that one. False start penalty here. Got to back UCLA up 1st and 15, but your guys were going to make a big play on that one.
Yeah, blitz Sierra. He's able to get the sack.
1st and goal here, and another touchdown. This one, Anthony Frias cuts it to 28-21. Emmett Johnson, a gain of 8 here, and the clock is ticking here. Big play here to Dane Key. He holds on to it.
Yeah, really, with a great play by, it was an RPO, and, you're in 4 minutes, you can run the ball, and twice now we put the ball in the quarterback's hands, and TJ goes out and makes a great play, and great run by Emmett, and he understands the situation, stays in bounds, forces them to use their last timeout, and really ends the game.
Huskers would pick up the first down, and then that would allow for your favorite formation.
Victory.
Big three formation, 28-21, 7-3 on the year, 4-3 in Big Ten played. Hey, those Big Ten road wins are precious and they're hard to come by.
Yeah, especially going to the West Coast, that can be a real challenge. I thought our guys were unbelievably mature, focused, locked in, and that was a hot UCLA team that's upset some people, and we played good football. Would have loved to have put them away even more, but it was really good to see TJ and the offense go out there and run 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes off the clock at the end and end in victory.
All right, got to get to a break. When we come back, it's time for this week's Husker Conversation. We hear from the senior defensive lineman Elijah Judy. Keep it here on the Husker Football Show, presented by Medica. Welcome back. It's time for this week's Husker Conversation, presented by Woodhouse. This week we hear from the senior defensive lineman Elijah Judy.
I wasn't in a really good mental space until he got here. He got here, he made everything brighter. He gives me a reason to wake up every morning. There are days in practice where it gets real tough, and just looking to the side, seeing him there, just gives me that extra motivation, that extra push to be able to just push through the day and just know that I'm not doing this just because I'm doing it. I have a reason behind it. My relationship with Rhule started at Baylor. When I first entered, they were the first people to actually hit me up and say that they really wanted me, and it's been consistent from my first day in to my last day. So they were calling me every day, checking in on me. Coach Rhule took time to FaceTime me, text me, and make sure I was okay. We came here, and it didn't feel like I was outcast. It felt like I was a part of the family.
Coach Rhule and the team made it feel like home. Being there, being at practice, at the games, being invited to when they go out and stuff, they'll say, oh, Coda and Mike can come as well. Stuff like that made it feel like, okay, it feels like home here.
Before he came, I wasn't in a really good mental space until he got here. He got here, he made everything brighter. He gives me a reason to wake up every morning. Even though he's in his terrible twos, he does stuff he's not supposed to. I just look at him I just can't be mad at him. He looks at you, smiles, and he'll ask for a hug or something, a hug or a kiss or something. So it's I can't be mad. He just brings joy.
I feel like he wants to copy everything that he see Elijah do. When they be hitting the bags and stuff, he'll wait till they put the bags to the side and the boys go to the other field, and he'll go over there and start hitting them. I just like to see him admire the stuff that Elijah does and try to do it as well. So
there are days in practice where it gets real tough. Just looking to the side, seeing him there, just gives me that extra motivation, that extra push to be able to just push through the day and just know that I'm not doing this just because I'm doing it. I have a reason behind it.
So you're ready for this, huh?
Yeah.
I have 3 sons. That's usually. With her on, stand by her in sickness and in health to be faithful.
We planned it out so that they go to the judge, have intermediate family there. So it was we went the day of, and they told us that we needed witnesses. I was thinking who could I call? I was I'm gonna call Rhule, and then he answered. He canceled everything he had that day. He drove all the way to Omaha. He was my best man. He was the witness, and yeah, it was just history from there. Yeah, it meant a lot because it just shows how much he cares for me and how much he cares for his players. But some coaches, they care about you, what you do in the field, and that's it. They don't care about what you do after that. They just care about what you can do for them. And it's not like that for Coach Rhule. It's about he's gonna give us the same energy that we give him. That will just go back to why I came back. That's one of the main reasons as well. Because I see how much he pours into me and pours into the rest of the players on his team.
By the authority granted me in the state of Nebraska, I pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations.
He didn't talk to me and Maya about how proud he was of us and how far I came since I've been here.
Elijah Judy sent me this text today. He said, I want to take the time to thank you and the staff for everything you guys have done for me and my family. You helped us call University of Nebraska our home. Today, I am the first in my family to graduate from college. Just changed everything. Just changed everything by doing what? Hard every day, stuff that we don't want to do. I know it's hard, but you don't get to send texts like this someday that you accomplish. It's not about that. He accomplished something today. He accomplished something that will change his family's life.
It was a big milestone. Being the first of my family to graduate, my family was really proud of me. I can't even say I think they were.
It was really great. It was a great moment for him because I feel like he worked a lot. He worked really hard. He he did a lot to get there, so it was just a really good moment.
I wasn't too sure if I wanted to continue to play football. I was really stuck on like hurrying up, graduating, and then just finding a job somewhere so I could be able to support the family. But I wasn't satisfied with last season. I wasn't satisfied how we ended the season at all either. I feel as though we could have done a lot better. So I just wanted to come back and just show the team that I'm here. I'm ready. I want to finish this out. I expressed that to the coach, and that's why I came back, just to finish what we started. I can't go back after this. There's no more after this one. I gotta give everything I got, and the goal is just empty the tank and give everything so I can leave with no regrets.
What a great family. Elijah, Judy, a great story. I know you were the best man in his wedding. You were the witness there back over the summer, and he expects you to give a speech at the wedding that they're going to have. But listen, Coda was the star of that piece, and it's great to see him out at practice.
It is. Even after the game at UCLA, I was walking and Coda was walking along. I think my daughter said he had a shirt that said, I need money for candy or money for toys or something. So it's great that he's always out there. I'm really proud of Elijah, the man that he's become, the husband, the father, and excellent football player playing his best football, and really proud of him.
Coda's a future, maybe defensive lineman, future Husker?
I think he's got all the genes, and he's being raised in it, so he'll be great.
All right, got to step aside. When we come back, we're going to wrap it up. Final thoughts from the head coach. Keep it here on the Husker Football Show, presented by Medica. Welcome back. Final segment here of the Husker Football Show, presented by Medica. Nebraska heads to the bye week before they'll pick it back up, heading back on the road to Penn State. But Coach, 2 big ones left. But the bye week this week, what's the focus? What are the goals for this team this week?
Well, a lot of our veteran players are banged up. They need some time to get healthy. We'll do a developmental practice. We'll lift, we'll run, and then we'll get started on our next opponent on Thursday. So as coaches, we're going back, going through our own roster and making sure that we're helping the players the best that we can, and also we'll recruit. So we'll get out on the road some. So a good week to get a lot of good things done.
Great stuff again. Congrats on the win, and we'll talk to you again here in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
All right, so again, we're off this next week, but we'll be back again following the game at Penn State to break it down for you. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.